I'm ready to do a tarot reading for you. Tonight I'm like super bloated. It looks like I'm gonna have a baby. Usually I'm skinny, like my tummy's flat. But this happens to me every now and then. I swear it's a sign. Spiritual babies.
4 lights.
I was walking around Walmart to get my snacks for tonight, and my tummy was just big and bloated. I looked at the cameras. I patted my tummy. So I know they be watching me every time I go in there. They know me. I was like, looks like I'm pregnant today, guys. I feel like it. I can assure you guys, I didn't have any intercourse with anyone to have any type of real baby. Been keeping to myself.
Quiet.
It's not that I don't like people. I'm tired of having the wrong people waste my time. If I spend my time with somebody and then it ends up being a lesson, it better be a fucking lesson like I haven't already learned a bunch of times. I swear to God, people keep trying to bring lessons to me that I already said I don't want. You know? But, yeah. I know what I like. I'm to the point that, like, I'm not curious about anything anymore. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. Alright, to start off this reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune.
Very few talk to me.
Right. That's because you can't fool me. I'm very wise. Not a good victim. Most people are trying to victimize other people on the streets. So, when you're not a good victim, you're just not a good victim. They typically will avoid you. And this is why they say don't feel bad about people avoiding you, because it's not you, it's really them.
The grave.
And when they say that, they mean that. Like, it's not you, it's me. It's because they have things going on that they don't need to share with you.
Stabbed.
They don't want to, which is fine. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna burp and fart so much later. My freaking tongue is all bloated like crazy. It's bothering me. Oh my God. Alright, we have this Ace of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. We got a death. Damn. A death is gonna bring Ace of Cups, abundance. Nice. We got Page of Pentacles. Some situations are just so fucked that everybody would literally be better off without it or them. If it's somebody. And the universe is in agreement with each other when it comes to this. The spirits of the universe. We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, a lot of spirits that have creative gifts. They're speaking truth out here to each other, trying to get the situation sorted out so they know which way to take action. You see, the spirits don't want to cross each other. They're trying to work together the best that they can, just like we are. We have a Two of Cups here. It's a committed relationship. It's of importance. We got a King of Wands.
Follow is left.
And a King of Pentacles. So that's coming together and celebrating together, essentially. Like they got something in common. They're working together. They're learning relationship lessons from one another. These are positive lessons. These two kings just came from different perspectives and backgrounds, and they come together to share with each other what it is.
He will affect everyone.
You know, this one has something special about him, and that one has something special about him, and then they come together in the middle for compromise. We have just be patient until the right kind of growth happens. We have regenerating after a rebirth. On a clear day, you can see forever. There was karmic fog. Now that the fog is clear, somebody's seeing more clearly about the situation, and they're able to feel rejuvenated and regenerated and ready to move forward. Coming with a new perspective, like they hit a reset. And we have life is too short.
Eat shit.
Damn. Who said that, Spirit? That is devil energy. Nine of Cups. Content but discontent. When it comes to this conflict. Got Nine of Cups again. This person has built up their own discontentment. To where if somebody else is doing something to disturb your contentment, then that can be a problem. You're supposed to allow other people to grow, heal, and evolve from situations just as you would like to peacefully grow, heal, and evolve. So if you're seeing somebody growing, healing, and
My home.
evolving, and that's bothering you because you wish they would be fucked up in some way because that would be more suitable to you, that's fucked up. The universe is gonna do something to you. They're gonna send you lessons or get rid of you. We got King of Swords. Stuck in limbo.
The rumors are true.
Page of Wands. Creative message being received about how somebody's self-absorbed. Maybe they got tunnel vision to where they need to have a broader vision.
They hide the truth.
Yeah. We got Seven of Wands. You need to rise. People are rising above wherever their mentality is capped out at and just soaring away from this bullshit. There's something going on to where they're hiding something. They're liars. They're cheaters. They're always just trying to scam somebody and get the one up on them. It's obvious. We got your soul is like the nut inside this protective shell. We're always trying to protect our hearts from disaster. We are making an arrest. Because I feel like somebody's just constantly trying to get people's hearts out on their sleeve so they can come by and smack it. It's like, why the fuck would you do that? Don't do that. It's not nice.
Doctor.
Some fucking medical field doctor. They're psychologists. They're playing with people's emotions. They think they're fucking smart. We have Five of Cups. Whoever's getting arrested or circled by the divine, kind of like a spiritual arresting. Yeah, they're feeling it. They're feeling the regrets. We got Nine of Wands because they were creating fuckery.
Ghost.
These were those dirty plans that were popping up in the readings a couple days ago. They carry out these dirty plans, and then people are annoyed. They're feeling edged up. Their patience be running thin. They're just hanging on to empty promises. And shit starts getting hairy and sticky. And that's the problem overall.
Shadows move.
because they go tell people what they want to hear, but then they don't see what they wanted to see. And that creates a disturbance. And then they're constantly trying to figure out why the fuck they would try to waste their time. And there's the other guy that they wasted his time. And then there's the other person they wasted their time. And it's all coming back to them at the same fucking time. They can't outrun it anymore. They've burned way too many people. Angel illusions. They always think the real golden helpers are the bad guys. But then, on the flip side, they're doing shit for the right reasons. It's all about your intentions.
Bill.
I still got these two decks mixed together that I mixed together in my reading last night. It's working out okay. I'm getting double confirmation and stuff.
Top.
Gotta show bitches where the top is.
Explore.
Well, don't you want to explore your options? Maybe go out with this one person I got to set you up with who's gonna fuck you over and trash your heart, and maybe get you put in a train and sent off to Timbuktu or something. I swear to God, they'd be like that. That's why I don't fucking go out with anybody.
Died a long time ago.
They're crazy out there. Like, one of them, that one relationship that one girl had, Natalie Holloway. She, had that boyfriend that was supposedly really liked her. Everybody said that they were, like, good together and stuff, and then he gets her secluded off in the woods and fucking beats her with a goddamn rock and leaves her dead. Like, it seems like he planned that. What could she have said or done when they were out there having a date in the fucking woods? It's fucking weird. Somebody asked me once,
Fiendish.
randomly, if I wanted to go out to this park. We have a state park, the Palisades Park, and it has a big river and a big cliff. And they asked me if I wanted to meet them there, and I was like, you know what? I don't really like meeting people out in the middle of the woods. Can you meet me at the mall? And they were insistent about me meeting them out there, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna go meet at this other park that has rental boats. And then I'm gonna bring the cinder blocks and rope. And they were like, oh no, I'm not going. And I was like, oh, now you don't want to go out to the park with me, huh?
Joyfulness.
I'm telling you, the people that die in scary movies are stupid because only stupid people get murdered.
Killer.
I learned how to move better than the killers because I learned them. Now they think I am one. Oh my god. It's crazy. Because they use fear tactics and control tactics. And I'm better than them at it at this point. Because I learned them so well. And their fucking cycles. And I see why they do this and that. They're pretty intimidated by me overall. Nothing scarier than the truth to them. Know that. We got a Page of Wands. That's creative message being delivered as we rise above the situation. That's going to help somebody move forward to bring a death to what was. We got Ace of Swords. Got some divine truth. Knight of Cups. Somebody wanting to give their love to somebody.
I'm guilty.
We got this King of Cups. Who's guilty? We got an Empress. We got feeling strong. We have Five of Pentacles. Leaving out a Queen of Wands. This High Priestess. Oh. Okay. So, this King of Cups was trying to leave out this Queen of Wands High Priestess who has the real creative gifts and real creative plans and solutions, which
Oneness.
is an issue overall. We have demon control, Lucifer. Lucifer has business with this high priestess when it comes to us. Lucifer is like doing shit right for his divine duties. He's got some followers, and they all feel passionate about the same shit. Where there's other angels, like Archangel Michael, and then there's Archangel Ariel. They have their followers who feel passionate about the duties that they do. They, at the end of the day, we all come together in divine harmony. We have to be fair and just. And I feel like Lucifer got the shit end of the stick when this guy decided to try to push this Queen of Wands and her creative things to the back. So he's pissed. That's saying no. Looking up after some events take place. They're saying no, something's not going to happen this time. We're not leaving out this Queen, High Priestess. We got 9 of Swords.
It's very nasty here.
Somebody's anxious because nothing's scarier than the truth, man. I'm telling you. We got Queen of Swords. Taking creative action. Choice in love. Taking action financially. And okay, so I think somebody's in hermit mode, thinking more that they need to put money towards something. And somebody knows that. They're just nosy. Seems kind of nosy. But there's this collaboration. A lot of communication. 10 of Cups. Communication between family members. They're trying to...
It's nice to talk again.
Find the balance themselves. We got chose convenience in the past. Archangel Haniel stepping in here to explain. Could be sending signs about how we're going to find the balance for the family situation. Somebody was a victim. We got Archangel Jophael. Beauty comes with illusions. You know, usually the person who is creating illusions, everything looks all perfect. They're always coming in looking better than everybody else because of the illusions that they have set up. They want themselves to look great at the end of the day. You know? But if they're a victimizer and they're literally lying and gaslighting in order for things to get out of control, that's a different story.
Betsy.
We got attention. Group approach. Be wary of what they want. An injustice. Rich people are watching. Bringing in comfort. Because they see how somebody's a victim. God said, open your mind. And they did.
My childhood.
These rich people that are watching are seeing the contradictions. They're self-incriminating out there. That's why I don't worry. I know I'm gonna be good. And anybody who's worth caring about will always be good. Because the truth will always prevail.
Painted neck.
Yeah? It's almost like, you know, when I once did a
Absolutely.
I once did some art of myself with a painted neck, and it was because it was showing people what it's like for somebody who's been lying. You know, they always hold the truth in their throat. You know, whenever you've lied, like as a kid, you get that feeling in your throat. It's like you're holding it in. And it just wants to spew out, but you never let it. But then, once shit hits the fan, and you burned way too many people and everybody knows you're lying, it's almost like your neck has been cut open and you can no longer hold that truth in there. It's just then spewing out. Pretty deep. And then I, like, at the same time, it was a time when I was connecting with the Joker. One day I painted the smile on my face and then told people my perspective about the Joker and what the smile means. Some people out there want you to smile through anything. Imagine a child who's being sexually abused by their parents. They tell them not to cry about it. They tell them to be happy. And if they don't, they get in more trouble. That's what the Joker's smile cut on his face resembles.
The law.
They don't show negative emotion because because of trauma. They're scared too. But I feel like Spirit's trying to tell me that they're bringing up the painted neck. So I think somebody's lies that they've been holding in are just spewing out right now, whether they want them to or not.
I'm learning to use this.
When I was... I'm glad you're learning to use this, Spirit. When I was a child, I got in trouble, and I was in a group home, and I met a lot of girls in there who did actually have parents who molested them. So I always kind of had it in my heart to want to do something about that, because I couldn't believe that. I can't fathom somebody's parents being so disgusting. There was this one girl who lived in the country, and her dad literally would take her downstairs and have his friends over on the weekends, and they would all have their
We
way
like your
with
equipment.
her, like they ran a fucking train. I was like, oh my god. I was just in group homes because I smoked a lot of weed as a kid, and I got in trouble. I ended up being kind of like a real friend that these other girls could lean on. I came from a good mindset because my parents were actually pretty good parents. I was just defiant. I've always kind of known what I want. That's why I was so defiant as a teenager, I guess.
I visit.
I guess we'll do a little bit more of this and then we'll end it. Kind of enjoying just talking with you guys about stuff. Alright, we got a 10 of Swords. So that's... This card is a guy laying on the ground with 10 swords in him. Could be whoever's feeling that energy, like their neck got cut and like all the lies can't be held in any longer. We have the Magician manifesting. 3 of Cups. A celebration for the Star. We got the Fool card. 6 of Cups. Which
There's
is
a
about
shapeshifter.
looking to the past, focusing on the present. To check the details. We got the Chariot, forward movement.
Crying.
Trickery X. United Kingdoms. Inappropriate touchers and sexual predators. We got the Vendetta. Haunting people. Changes are taking place. Well, seems like those sexual predators I was just talking about are being exposed, and they're feeling scared of the truth right now. They were
Graveyards
setting up
hide secrets.
some trickery acts and got caught in the act. It's not that the acts that they were taking were punishable, it's just added on evidence that there's something deeper going on. Yeah, somebody can't admit the truth. A traffic stop? God said no. We gotta pass love.
I'm around the water.
Somebody's a baby. Divinely guided clues. Alone in the world and vulnerable. Knowledge is power. Somebody's a thief. So, seems like some people from somebody's past, they want to try to get somebody set up and fucked over. They want to build them up a record and all kinds of shit. That's because they're connected to these sexual predators and drug addicts, all kinds of fucking weirdos. Because they want to steal the spotlight. They think they're going to go get some bigger muscle to steal the spotlight. But no. God's got the biggest muscles of all.
Healing.
They forgot that God has the biggest muscles of all. They're stupid. They do nothing but create injustices. Alright. I feel like I'm repeating myself. We're going to end this here.
You saw me.
And we'll do another reading another time. Let this energy clear out so I don't feel like I'm repeating myself. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. I'm almost at 400. I've been on YouTube for so long, and I've only gotten a few subs
She
every
scares
now
me.
and then. Yeah, I scare predators. I scare people who don't like living in their truth. They have skeletons in the closet. They're afraid I'm gonna find them. To where other people are scary because they keep skeletons in their closet. You know, it's all about your perspective. Bye, guys.